tuyaziata wedai chana tuyazia mwasana Miwani tuweta Koka inatu kina kinda kinyumela muzi Asiana Miwani tuweta chana tuyazia Asiana Miwani meweta Asiana Miwani mutuke Asiana Miwani mutuke Asiana Miwani muluke Koka imatoniani Mwakoka itoniani
Nenu nitanena ukweli ulo muhimu, ukweli unasiri, kazi yenu ni adhimu. Shukrani hizo mzo wanayajina wanyeshea, limekuwa azuri wazo Miwani kuiokoa. Mmepiga uozo wa elimu kuokolea, ukweli unasiri, kazi yenu ni adhimu. Shukrani ninatoa kwenu nyi walimu, hakuna kuwabeua, kazi yenu ni adhimu. Tumekuwa jamaua, mnatujali kwa hamu, ukweli unasiri, kazi yenu ni adhimu.
Ewe Mungu, uniokoe, uniongoze, maana maji yamepita kwenye mpaka nafsini mwangu. Bwana Mungu, ewe Mungu, uniokoe, uniongoze, maana maji yamepita kwenye mpaka nafsini mwangu.
Wakati huu tunaongea juu ya modern classrooms which has been built in this school. Na pia kama Ministry of Education pia, madam hukusema hapa, hata ministry tulikuwa tumesema lazima hii shule tupatie tena pesa nyingine ya kupurchase science equipment. Na equipment ambao wanatumia hapa wakati huu, sisi kama ministry ndio tupea hii shule pesa, wakaenda wakanunua hiyo science equipment. Kwa hivyo sasa, the next challenge that nataka kusema wakati huu is not the classrooms now. I think kama classroom, they have got 6 classrooms in Atosha for the time being. The next project, and I want to tell the chairman, through the PTA project, or maybe other project, or maybe if you lead with our donors, is the science laboratory.
The parents wazazi, and this community, tuangalie hii shule na yale yote ambayo yamewekwa hapa kama investment. It is an investment that has been put in this community, Bwana Chief, that should not be let go, that should be guarded against, and by the end of it, in any investment, we want to see the dividends. And the dividends are the good results.
The Adopt a School project is an innovative project that we've identified, and we're very grateful that a number of corporates have agreed to be part of this program and to be our hands and feet. We had the vision and the dream, but the people who actually do the work are people like AIG, whom we are honoring here today to provide the money and make it possible for us to make that dream become a reality. Mine is to encourage you going forward to stay focused on the vision. I hope that the TSC will live true to their promise, and that you just won't give 2 teachers for the secondary and 2 teachers for primary, but that you'll continue to give teachers until we have a double stream with the right number of teachers required. I thank you very much.
Education is a very, very important aspect for Kenyans. As you know that if we have an educated nation, then obviously this country will be able to go places. And so I get encouraged when I see FKE and AIG and ILO supporting education programs of this nature. I'm so happy to the extent that I will also try maybe to talk to my boss when I get home if there's anything little that we can do as KOTU. Indeed, KOTU has been very supportive in some of these programs. We don't have, our unions are not do not have the strength that the employers like AIG have, so that we could adopt probably a school or a class. But I know that together we have been very supportive, particularly in fundraising for schools. Those who have been following our activities know that we have been very active, and we should be able to come.
In order to get to be a teacher, in order to get to be a nurse, to be any other profession, the foundation of education gets to be important. We do have millions of children who are currently not at school, who are currently child laborers. And we cannot achieve all that as ILO that would like at the workplace, as long as some children are not at school. So in Kenya, we do have the work we have been doing with FKE, which then came up to the issue of adopt a school for FKE members. At this point, I would like to acknowledge two of my colleagues who have been working on that, Minori and Bernard, if you could, over there, who with FKE team initiated this. It is, as far as we know, a first in the world. It is, as far as we know, a very good practice that as ILO we have shared throughout the world. Adopt a School is bringing in the private sector to make a contribution to education, not just in terms of the infrastructure, but also in terms of the skills.
We at AIG over the years have worked closely with different organizations to support initiatives aimed at uplifting the standards of living by focusing on areas that create avenue for improving the welfare of communities within our jurisdictions. We exercise our obligations to bond with communities by finding ways of sharing our investment gains with them. In this regard, we continually identify and support noble causes in the area of education, sports, the environment, health, safety, food, security, among others. The concept of shared value focuses on the connection between societal and economic progress and enhances our competitiveness in the market, while at the same time advancing the economic and social conditions in the communities in which we operate. This is the model upon which our existing partnership with the Federation of Kenya Employers is founded. Through synergy and mutual reinforcement, AIG and FKE have made a permanent impact on Miwani community by putting up modern classrooms and providing quality furniture to create a comfortable environment to learn and for students to focus on their studies.
Yetu kuu sisi wasasi kuona hii shule imeenda na imepana kwa haraka, sio manufaa kwetu sisi pekee, ni kwa Kenya nzima kwa ujumla.
As a teacher, many poor students, they cannot afford other schools and they have to come here. So I looked at them and I said, the only thing we can give them is give them quality education. But how are we going to do this? We were to look for a sponsor. And that is how AIG, FKE and ILO came in.